Hello everyone, welcome to my brand new Let's Play series of Shadowrun Dragonfall. I'm Colonel RPG, and I'm very happy to have you here with me as I try this game for the first time, because I have never played it. Oh, we got all the things over here. Let's, high-res scale. Yes, that's pretty important, actually. So, I got links for you in the description. If you've never heard of Shadowrun, you absolutely should. And they often go on sale for very, very cheap. Which is fantastic because you can get this is people say that this is the best in the series, and I played in the channel. I got a link for you up here if you want to check it out. I played the Hong Kong, the third game that Harebrained Studios released. I played Shadowrun Hong Kong, and that was pretty awesome. And apparently this one is even better, so I'm looking forward to it. Let's start a new game, and we're playing the director's cut, and the year is 2054. The promise of opportunity and anonymity, that's the one, draws you to the free city of Berlin, the flux state, a grand experiment in social order. Corporations tread carefully here, even the great dragon Lofwer only has so much sway in the constantly evolving power struggle of Berlin. I said Berlin, but it's Berlin. Anyway, the perfect place for a savvy Shadowrunner to disappear and begin anew, if only it were that simple. So if you don't know about Shadowrun, it's a fantastic setting. It's basically dystopic, futuristic, cyberpunk? Mixed up with orcs and elves and magic, and that dragon thing, yes, that is a literal dragon, and it's the whole setting, and it's honestly one of my favorite settings. It's just so interesting. Let's launch the campaign on normal, please. Wait a minute. It provides a balanced combat experience and suitable for most new players. Yeah, I know I finished the Hong Kong, but I'm bad at learning, so I'm gonna go with normal. And we're just gonna jump straight into character creation. So I choose my gender and choose my portrait. Look at that. No, that's the race, actually. I was like, I want that portrait. Nope, that implies race. So this is race selection. We got human, elf, dwarf, orc, and a troll. Now, the stats is really what I'm looking for. All humans have a +3 to karma to start the game. I don't remember what karma does. I believe that is a type that's a specific skill. We're gonna look into that later. The maximum stats go up to 9. Okay, and then elves are spellcasters, I believe. Let's read the race descriptions, because this teaches us about the setting, and that's fun as well. Humans were the only race on Earth until the Awakening in 2012. Now they find themselves the definition of average or even normal. They are still the most populous race in the world, and thus control many of the most powerful, moneyed, and important positions in society. Elves, many people, especially other meta-human races, see elves as the most fortunate meta-humans. They are more attractive and socially acceptable than the other meta-humans. Elves are taller than humans but have a more slender build. Their hair is usually thicker, longer, and more luxurious than average, and their ears come to a point. Dwarves are the shortest of the meta-human races. To compensate, their torsos and shoulders are wider than their size would indicate. Thus, their strength is equal to and sometimes greater than the larger races. A side effect of their meta-human nature is increased resistance to pathogens and magic that attacks from within, and also being more awesome. Orcs are the fastest breeding race and now are the second only to humans in the world populations. I actually think that they live less as well. They die at like 50-something instead of like 70 or 80. Their size leads to an intimidating silhouette and a body that can take more physical damage than the average. Orcs have pointed ears and intimidating teeth or tusks. We could go with that. That'd be an interesting one. If I want to go with brawl. And then a troll is different. Because trolls, the charisma is really, really affected. Trolls are the largest meta-human race. Heavy prejudice against them has led people to assume trolls have lowered intelligence, but in reality, there's no proof of this. Trolls have pointed ears, intimidating teeth or tusks, and many have horn-like growths that other meta-humans do not manifest, which also makes them better. Let's go with the orcs here. Let's see, maximum intelligence of 8, charisma of 8. We're not really going to have too much of that. Body of 14 is pretty amazing, so that sounds like a good plan. Body and strength, I believe that's for hit points and just damage dealing. I do want to go with punchy. Street Samurai, What is this? What exact? Close or ranged combat or both? Oh, I remember a Street Samurai in Shadowrun Hong Kong, I think. We have Mage, which casts spells. We have Deckers, which are, I believe, for hacking and things like that. We have Shamans, which are also spellcasters, just different. And we got a Rigger. Jack into the Matrix for the Deckers. The Riggers is for summons, basically. Not really normal summons, it's for vehicles. That's actually pretty awesome, but it does require intelligence. And I hope we find a Rigger. Rigger is the best class to play in tabletop for this well, I say best, but it's one of the most interesting classes to play for tabletop in this setting. Not that I've ever played Shadowrun in tabletop, but I've seen some playthroughs on Twitch and whatnot. And then I have the Physical Adept. And adepts are magically active characters who focus their magic internally to develop to the utmost potential. Physical. What is this one? None. You can say no. If you feel comfortable with the way characters are built in Shadowrun, you may create your own by making. Oh, yeah, that's definitely what I want. Hairstyle. Wait, what? Oh, you can have no auto for you. That doesn't... No, hairstyle is down here. I can read. It's good. Let's see. Is this Asian or Caucasian? I want to be Asian because we're in Berlin and I don't want to be European. I don't know. Let's go with that. It doesn't matter. Hairstyle. Oh, that looks cool. That looks cooler, though. So let's go with that. And this changes the color of the hair. I want to go... Yeah, let's go with that. And we got a beard. Ooh. Oh, that's weird. Okay, let's see what I can do here. Let's get ourselves the same color of beard as our hair. If I can get it, which doesn't look like I can. No, I can. That's just a bushy beard. Got a mustache. Yeah, we're gonna have a mustache. We don't have horns though, but such is life. Let's look at the portraits here. Maybe I'm gonna need to change my character because of the portrait. I am gonna change my character because of the portrait. Dang it! Ah, man. Oh, not that, not that. So beard, I only want the... It's gonna be tricky to see anything from here because you can't zoom in. That's the one. He does have a... Yeah, that's the mustache. And then the hairstyle needs to change. Yeah, that's close enough. This one is a little bit bigger, but it doesn't matter. It's good enough. Continue to stats. Yes, please. Unless there was something up there. So spend your karma. Oh, karma is experience. That's right. Karma represents the experience characters earn while running the shadows and achieving goals. Karma is used to improve attributes and skills. An attribute or skill rating can be increased by spending karma equal to the next increment of the stat. That's pretty straightforward. I wonder what the exit is, because I want to go back. I don't think I missed anything there, but I might have, because I think I saw something over here. So we got 2 karmas for body, 1 for quickness, 1 for strength, 1 for intelligence, and we can see that. Do we have 1 karma for each? No. No, we do not. That's what that's our current skill. And my available karma is right there. Okay, that's good. So, determines resistance to physical damage. Let's go ahead and get that. Are we going to get specific bonuses? Yes, we are. Maximum for humans and elves, but we can go up over here, and that's maximum for trolls over there. Lovely. So, I do want a little bit of resistance. So, let's just go with that. Quickness, used to calculate the chance to hit in ranged combat. Reduces the chance to be hit by enemy physical attacks. That's not great, actually. Because I do want that. I do want that. But I also don't want to use weapons. Dodge helps to reduce the chance to be hit by physical attacks. So what does that do? Reduces the chance to be hit by enemy physical attacks. What is this thing over here? Oh, those are the maximum. Sure. Okay, let's not spend points right there for right now. Used to calculate the chance to hit with melee and thrown weapons. and also determines how far a grenade can be thrown. So this is what we know, what we want. So click. Sounds like a plan, although maybe it doesn't. Oh, that's what I'm looking for, actually. Additional weapon slot, if not yet unlocked. And Overwatch, if not yet unlocked. That's for close combat, really? Maybe I don't want that many up there if I am not going to use them down here. So do I want to go unarmed? Roundhouse kick can strike multiple targets in range. Maybe I want to go unarmed, but I mean, we want to use swords. This is Shadowrun. So yeah, let's go with melee. Increases the chance. Yeah, so we get thrust, increases HP damage by 2, and extra lower hit chance. And over here, critical damage percentage visible. And then over here, does additional action point damage, but no HP. That's a pommel strike, which is interesting. So I probably will want that right there. And thrown weapons, we're not going to do that. We have intelligence used in decking and rigging to calculate the chance to hit with computer programs or drones. Also used to reduce the chance to be hit in enemy programs in the Matrix. The Matrix is a completely different type of place, so we're not really going to worry too much about that, because that's not where we are. The willpower over here used to calculate the chance to hit with magical attacks. Why do we start... Excuse the hiccup. I wonder why we start with 1, though. Maybe it's impossible to have lower than 1? Just so you can apply things? Chi casting. Those are 2 types of different spell casting. Charisma used to calculate the chance to control spirits. Because that's the spirit summoning, right? We could go with that, but it looks like I'm either... Yeah, let's go with that. It's gonna spend a bunch of over there, but that's good enough. And then I'm gonna add quickness so that I can have dodge eventually. So maybe that and that, and then I keep the karma, I believe. So I think we're in a good position. You haven't spent karma. Are you sure you want to finish character creation at the start of the game? You may spend karma later at any time by accessing the character screen. Many runners use a street name handle or working names like Halfjack or Lady Zed. Others stick with their given name or adopt a nickname. Please choose a name for your character. It's a good question. I didn't think about a name for my character because I was just creating the character right now. So I'm gonna go with Itty. And you might know where I got that name from. Life was good. Easy jobs, regular pay, a reliable crew, but things went south and you had to drop off the grid. Put a bullet in the past and start fresh somewhere new. The promise of opportunity and anonymity draws you to the free city of Berlin, the Flux State, a grand experiment in social order. Corporations tread carefully here, even the Great Dragon, as we read before, and as luck would have it, home to your old partner in crime, Monica Schaefer. Or Schaffer. Schaffer? I don't know. It's your third run with Monica and her team. An old castle holdfast, 1 hour east of Berlin, perched on a hill overlooking the countryside. The job is standard smash and grab. Crack the vault, grab the data, get out in one piece. A mediocre payday, but work is work. As the team gathers for Monica's pre-run briefing, you pause to take in your surroundings. I take in everything, not just the surroundings. And here we are. We have a team. We have a crew. And we have a zoom in as well. I pressed tab. But this might have only happened automatically. I don't know. The stake grounds are silent, save for the faint whistling of the wind. Your team gathers near a side entrance to the old castle holdfast, cloaked in darkness. The night is peaceful. Okay, let me try. Tab skips this, I believe. That's what I clicked just now. You know it won't last. You know it for what it is. A pleasant illusion that will shatter at the sound of the first gunshot. Yeah, and space doesn't actually click there. Interesting. Listen up, folks. Monica Schaefer. You ran with her back in the day. Watched her get her first data jack. Now she's your team leader and a drag-hot decker to boot. We're on a tight timetable. I want to enter the estate, find the basement, open the data vault, extract the files, and bolt. 10 minutes, top to bottom. Trying to get home in time for worm talk, love? Says Dietrich. Dietrich is a shaman, the old man of the team. He smiles at her, his facial tattoos writhing in the moonlight. Monica's eyes twinkle with mischief. Maybe. How many times have I told you? You can't trust anything that comes out of a dragon's mouth. That Trid trash will rot your brain. She grins. It's educational, she says. Besides, this should be a milk run. Security is supposed to be light. A few automatic weapons, no armor. With a little luck, they'll never know we were here. A little luck. In my experience, there's no such thing as a milk run. Words of wisdom from our new addition. I agree with Edie, says Glory, a razor-clawed street samurai. Her voice is cold and neutral, her expression placid. They may only be private security, but their bullets don't know that. I can patch you up if I have to, but I'd rather not have to. You people need to relax. We're professionals, remember? Monica raises her arm and speaks into her wrist-mounted comlink. A darkened face shimmers on the view screen. Iger, are you in position? The comlink crackles, and the response comes back low and soft. Softer than you'd expect from a troll. Affirmative. The alarm lines have been cut, and I have a clear line of fire on the estate's service entrance. When you exit the building, the path will be clear. Excellent. Thank you, Iger. Just doing my job, Iger out. Comlink goes dark. Monica winks at you as she drops her arm. See, we're professionals. All right, people. Enough chatter. Our client wants the data from the vault, so we get him the data from the vault. Quiet, quick. No, wait. Quick, quiet, and quick. Absolutely. You said quick twice, said Dietrich. She grins. Worm talk is on tonight. Glory raises an eyebrow slightly. I told you, it's educational. Get your stuff and we'll head out, says... I forgot her name. I forgot all the names because I was focusing on many things as I was reading that, including trying to remember the voices that I'm making up for them. Your gear and some weapons lie in the back of the van, and I am gonna grab a weapon. There are a few spares to choose from, and I am gonna grab a machete. Nice. Grab the rest of my kit. You grab your running gear from a worn duffel bag, a basic medkit, and a Fichetti frag grenade. Sounds good to me. Also, a little bit of money, which is pretty good. Although we're not necessarily going to need it too much. Oh, by the way, we trade in yens, and the reason for that has mostly to do with the origins of cyberpunk itself. Cyberpunk tends to... Well, it tends to be worlds where the genre as a whole tends to be worlds where Japan has a huge influence. And in this setting, Japan, I think, in the 90s, where in reality, because Cyberpunk is from the 70s and 80s, the origins anyway, and very influenced, as far as I'm led to believe, me not being an American, very influenced by the Japanese scare. I suppose it's not really a red scare; it's a Japanese scare of the 70s and 80s. But in the early 90s, Japan's economy tanked seriously, and this world never happened where Japan just became an economic superpower. Even though, obviously, in real life, Japan is a pretty powerful economy, but just different from this. Here, it's enough to basically everybody trades in yen, and that's how it goes. Maybe I don't actually know the Chinese currency. I should know the Chinese currency because I think that's pretty common knowledge. But maybe if Cyberpunk were to be born right now, when we are, or maybe earlier in the second decade of this century, maybe instead of being Japan, it would be China as the economic hegemonic superpower of the world. Anyway, let's leave the van and our yen, and I have my things over here, so I can click over here, and we have they're going. Let them be. They're fine. They're not. We're not scared by our own team. So we need to enter the building. That's it. Sounds good to me. What is this? Oh, that's 1 point that I have. This is my inventory. Got a machete. Sounds good. And we have some items, including my Fichetti frag grenade that I can't put over there because that's not how it goes. We have that. We have cyberware. as well. I don't know what is required for using that, but we're good. Can I use WSD? Yes, I can. Okay, lovely place already. Trying to see if there's a tab or... Ooh, Zed zooms out immediately. So they're just off doing their thing. Trying to see if there's a thing that highlights anything. I don't think that's how it works. I think basically anything that can be interacted with is immediately highlighted all the time. Let's see. Cannot save while in action. Well, can save now. Yeah, you see that? Yeah, that's just how it works. If you can interact with something, it shows up as that. I'm gonna look around a little bit, if you don't mind. There's pigeons about. I don't trust them. The damn pigeons. Cyber pigeons. Okay. A lot of solar power thingies. A castle like this would have a lot of trouble, considering it probably doesn't have roofs with a lot of sunlight. Because a castle tends to have roofs. Just not the normal ones, so installing solar panels needs to be done like this, most likely. So, are we ready? I can't talk to them, so yes. What is this? Oh, that's a Shadowrun character. Let's go. Okay. Get to the lower floor. Oh, Alt. Alt is the key that I want to use. Sounds good to me. Although we're probably going to get into combat. It's the first mission. We need to learn how to combat. A private museum. The owner of this estate must have money to burn. What do you mean money to burn? Museums are very important. What is this? This complete skeleton of a theropod dinosaur. It appears to be genuine. A variety of remarkably well-preserved Slavic artifacts. The vase in this case looks both very old and very valuable. A fine scroll work of lapis and gold leaf decorates its exterior, and the interior shimmers with the organic beauty of abalone shell. Your fixer could probably move this thing in a heartbeat. You can't help but notice that the glass encasing it looks awfully flimsy. Yeah, let's, maybe I'll come back later. So my fixer. But I can't choose them. I'm not going to do that because there's probably an alarm. The cask in this display case is decorated with inlaid panels of ivory scrimshaw. Oh, I don't actually know what scrimshaw is, but I've heard of that term. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here with the fixer. Can I change who I'm controlling? I don't think I can. I think I can later. You will be mine, vase. It's just a matter of time. Oh, we made the choice already. I think that's a good decision that I did. Okay, this is a fighting place. It's got... Yeah, this is the fighting arena, I'm pretty sure. Look at that, a statue of a dragon. Locked. Can I do anything with that? I cannot. And an open door. Now, we know we're supposed to go there, which means we are not going there, because that's how RPGs work. You never go to where you're supposed to go. Because the cursor points... What the hell? Oh. Turn-based combat. The correct combat. Okay. So, we have Overwatch. We have a pommel, which does an additional 1 action point damage and ignores the... Yeah, I suppose I could just go in. So, how many action points do I have? So, that's 2 action points. Yeah, I have 2 action points, which means I can't attack. That's a bummer. It looks like I can, but I don't think I can. Well, I'll click on you. It's a critical. So I used the specific ability there, I think. Yeah, you always use one of these abilities instead of a normal attack, instead of having a normal attack. Okay, so I have the single shot over there. That's a 64%. Let's get a little bit closer. Actually, I can shoot twice. I don't know how much better this is going to get. Or I could do the burst fire. That does have a better chance to hit. Let's go ahead and do that. Missed both. Very lucky I am. Another burst fire. Let's see. 50% chance to hit. 50% chance to hit. Aimed shot, 55% chance to hit. Let's get closer. It's only one action point, so it doesn't matter. There we go. We're not in combat anymore, are we? I don't know. I don't trust this. Let's get you over here. I don't want to separate the team. I need to learn about these. Oh no, intruders! Ah, dang it. Oof. That's pretty bad, actually. I screwed up. Okay, just run. And then you. So we got some aimed shots. What do we have over here? That looks like a sniper rifle, and that looks like a pistol. They're probably going to come from other doors, though, so we need to be careful. What are the to hit? It's important to know that 1 and 2 selects that, not these. What are the to hit chances? 23. We can see that without highlighting, which is good. I do want to have cover, though. 23. 38. Shoot that one. Lovely, 10 damage. Okay, and then we have pistols. We're definitely going to need to move up anyway. So I'll go ahead and do that. And then you have taken a little bit of damage, but we have some abilities over here that are... Yeah, it's good. So we have aim, which I believe is not just for you. You can do that. Increases the target's to hit chance by 12%. Does not stack or affect AoE abilities. And lightning AoE attack that does 12 HP damage. That's actually pretty awesome if I have range. 27% chance to heavy cover interfering. Medium cover interfering. Really? I mean, no, not that. Let's see. Heal wound. Heals all the damage from the most... Oh, that's an interesting one, actually. I think I want that. Let's get behind cover. Maybe. I don't know if I should do that. I mean, I'm gonna do that. But I don't know if this is the right decision. That's a miss. Okay, this guy's coming in. And I'm hopefully gonna be able to flank him. So, what is my question right now? Is why can I attack him? I mean, I'm going in. But you see what I mean? Like, that uses 1 action point, and then you think if I moved over there, I would waste my action point, right? But I can do it like this. Not shabby at all. 78%. That's pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and do that. Missed. Kill. 5%. Got some cover over there, but not much else. And being over here might be dangerous, but we're not gonna think too much about that. So increased aim for you. What's that one over there? Dragon Slayer Idol. The power of Dragon Slayer aids all your friends within 3-tile range. Incoming damage reduced by 3. Let's do that. Let's get you in here. So if I remember correctly, all heals basically heal the last attack completely, which is, yeah, just as powerful as it sounds. So if you move in attack, it only uses 1 action point. Lovely. Okay. We did this. Unfortunately, this might have aggroed more people later, because we did make a ruckus. Let's see what we have here in this terminal. Security alert response plan Quebec 6. Matrix operation locked. HDR team responding. Hey, Monica, you think you can crack this? The corner of her mouth lifts with a smirk. Step aside. Oh, and Edie, I've got to ask. Is the display on your Trit flashing 12 o'clock back at home? Monica doesn't even bother jacking in to the terminal, and her cyber deck remains slung over her shoulder. Her fingers flicker over the terminal's virtual keyboard, and a moment later a happy chime chirps out of the security node's speakers. Bingo. Door's open, let's go. Not this door, though. I don't know what she was talking about in regards to the hour, but I do know, I have looked at the hour, and I see that we're out of time for the day. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Shadowrun Dragonfall. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.